Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're taking a shortcut to the world's greatest mysteries. We're talking about creatures that live right on the edge between real life and myth.
Exactly. We're diving into cryptids.
So just to be clear, what exactly is a cryptid?
So basically, they're animals people claim exist, but that science hasn't, officially proven. And the field that studies them is called cryptozoology.
And what's so interesting is that these aren't just campfire stories. They're cultural.
Oh, absolutely. They tell us so much about our fears, our interest in the unknown. They can even become like a part of a region's whole identity. It makes us feel like the world still has secrets.
Right. So today our mission is to unpack some of the most surprising details from the top 10 list of these creatures around the globe.
And we have to start with the true giants of the land.
Let's do it. First up, Bigfoot. Or Sasquatch. I mean, we all have that image in our heads, right?
We do. It's this very tall, very muscular, ape-like being that supposedly lives deep in the forests of the Pacific Northwest.
And the evidence, it's so specific.
It is. The most famous piece of proof, the Patterson-Gimlin film from '67, it's less than a minute long, just 59 seconds.
Wow.
And that one short clip basically launched a multi-million-dollar industry.
Okay, so if Bigfoot has the forests, then its snowy cousin, the Yeti, has the mountains.
The abominable snowman, yeah.
Yeah.
This one is found in the Himalayas zone, Nepal, and Tibet. The Yeti is really a symbol of just how remote and mysterious those mountains are.
And people claim to have found evidence there, too.
Mm-hmm. Enormous footprints in the snow, even some strange bone fragments. It really solidifies the Yeti's place as this enduring secret of the highest place on Earth.
Okay, let's move on. It seems like some of these newer monsters evolve a lot faster than the old ones.
That's a great point. A perfect example is the chupacabra from Latin America.
The name means goat sucker, doesn't it?
It does. And this creature is relatively new, first really getting famous in the 1990s. In the description, it changed. Well, at first, it was described as almost alien-like. But then, as the story spread, it shifted into this hairless, dog-like animal that attacks livestock. Its form is really fluid.
That idea of a creature changing or maybe being a warning sign, that brings us to the Mothman.
In Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
A really striking creature. Huge wings, these unforgettable glowing red eyes.
And this is where you have to ask, when does a cryptid become a bad omen? The Mothman sightings. They happened right before the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge in 1967.
So people thought it was a warning.
They did. But, it's ironic. If Mothman is all about fear, Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster, is all about cash.
Yes. This is where it gets really fascinating, how these legends turn into, economic engines. We have to talk about Nessie.
Nessie is the perfect example of tourism. You have this creature described as a long-necked reptile in a deep, cold loch in Scotland, and its mystery is now big business.
It brings people in from all over the world.
It does. It supports local shops, hotels, boat tours. I mean, that legend literally pays the bills.
So from a lake monster, let's shift to something much, much bigger. The Kraken.
The Kraken is pure deep-sea terror. It comes from sailor legends in the Nordic seas. It was said to be a squid so massive it could pull entire ships underwater.
Which is an exaggeration, of course.
A huge one. I mean, we know real giant squids are impressive, but they are nowhere near that size. The Kraken is more about humanity's fear of the dark, unknown ocean.
And for a final contrast, let's go somewhere completely different. Southern Africa for a much smaller creature.
The Tukaloshu.
Right. Tell us about it.
The Tukaloshe comes from Zulu culture. It's a small, often mischievous, sort of childlike creature that causes trouble. It plays tricks, can sometimes bring illness. It's this mix of frightening and almost funny.
A good reminder that not all monsters are giants.
Exactly.
So after all that, what does this all mean for you listening at home?
It means that whether these creatures are real or not, it almost doesn't matter. Their stories are powerful and they're popular everywhere. It just shows that we as humans really crave that feeling that the world still holds some mystery.
Which brings us to our final provocative thought. You have a creature, like the Jersey Devil, from the Pine Barrens in New Jersey. Its story is so popular that a professional hockey team is named after it.
Right. It's part of the brand of the state.
So when a creature from folklore with wings and hooves is adopted at that level, you have to ask yourself, at what point does it stop being just a story and start becoming an undeniable part of a region's history?